Yeah, how's all doing? We're gonna go over more of my fucking random games, PS3 and Wii games, So yeah, but before I do that, I just found out that there's gonna be a PlayStation 1 Classic coming out in December, and they say it's gonna be 45% smaller than the PS1, and it's gonna have two controllers, the old school PS1 controllers. They won't have the analog sticks or anything, and it's gonna have a HDMI cable, but it's not gonna have a power supply, which I think is fucking stupid. I mean, I think Sony should put in a power supply. It's gonna need a fucking USB power supply. So people are saying that Sony are gonna sell it separately to be greedy bastards. I don't think they should do that, because with the Nintendo Classic Mini and the Super Nintendo Classic Mini, they gave you a fucking power supply. So I think Sony been fucking dickheads there. They should put a power supply in the box, but they're saying they're not doing that. All you're gonna get is the HDMI cable, two controllers, and it's gonna have 20 built-in games. Now, they haven't said what the whole 20 games are gonna be, but not yet anyway. But it'll be out in December. Well, I'm gonna pass on this for three reasons. One, there's no Wipeout, there's no Destruction Derby, there's no Doom confirmed yet, and there's no power supply. So if these games aren't on it, then I have no interest in getting it. Now, the fucking we've got the Nintendo Classic Mini. I've got the Super Nintendo Classic Mini. We've got pretty much every fucking retro mini fucking system. I've got the Sinclair ZX Spectrum Vega, which is fucking awesome in my opinion. Well, that has a thousand built-in games, so you got a lot of value there with the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. I've got what 1, 2, 3. I've got four fucking Atari Flashbacks. I've got three Atari Flashback 8s and a Flashback 6. I have them all. I'm just fucking nuts. But they're nice and convenient if you're going away somewhere on a trip and there's no internet. You can, if you're staying in a hotel and and the Wi-Fi is shit or whatever. It's a good backup. It's a good secondary option if you can't bring your Xbox or PlayStation. So yeah, they're good for the nostalgia, because I love retro games, so that's why I get them. But this PS1 Classic, I don't know if it doesn't have Wipeout, Destruction Derby, or Doom, and if it doesn't have a power supply, I'm gonna pass on it because there'll be nothing of interest for me. And if they don't put these games on there, I think that'll be disappointing for me anyway. Now, they say that they're gonna put Tekken on there. Well, they have to. I mean, it wouldn't be a classic PlayStation if Tekken wasn't on it. They're saying that they're gonna put Final Fantasy 7. That's a given. What I mean? If Final Fantasy 7 wasn't on it, it wouldn't be a classic edition. But for me personally, the games that I want to see is Wipeout, fucking Destruction Derby, and Doom. So far, they haven't confirmed that. What they have confirmed, out of 20, is Final Fantasy 7 and a game called Jumping Flash, whatever the fuck that is, and Tekken. So we have to wait and see what the other games are. So I'm gonna wait and see what the games are gonna be. But it's gonna be out in December. It's gonna be $100. So when it comes to euros, we always pay more. So it'll probably be fucking 150 or 180 over here. So if it is, I'm gonna pass on it because it's just won't be worth it for me. That's my opinion. So just putting that out there. Say loads of people are putting information about it already. So I'm gonna go over a few more of my PS3 and Wii games. I have a lot of PS3 games. Not so many Wii games because, like I said, Like, there's not that many great games on the Wii for hardcore gamers. Like, it's Nintendo made it to suit the casual crowd, and because of that, they burned hardcore gamers like myself, and that's why the Wii U didn't get any third party support. You know, you shouldn't burn your bridges, especially with fucking hardcore gamers. You know, because the casual gamers won't stick around because they're not gamers. You know, the Wii was something new, it was fun, but then the casual crowd moved on because they're not gamers. Like, you know, so fucking Nintendo paying the price with the Wii U. Now the Switch is doing very well for them, and I'm really surprised at that. I didn't think the Switch would do that great. You know what I mean? Now I hope it does because I have a Switch. You know, I have a Nintendo Switch, but I haven't used it in nearly 2 months because there's nothing on it that I want to play, and that's disappointing. So for in my opinion, the Switch is in the same boat as the Wii U because I'm not using it. I have no reason to use it. There's no Call of Duty, there's no Battlefield, there's no Fortnite is on it, but I have Fortnite on my Xbox. You know, there's nothing on it. Like, when the Switch came out, like, the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is an awesome game, but I'm bored with that. I played it to death. Now, Super Mario Odyssey is another awesome game, but I played that to death. I'm bored with that. Doom came out, but I had Doom on the Xbox already, so I got bored with that. And there's nothing else for me at the moment, you know. Now, the new Nintendo Switch Online series is out, and for me, it's just not worth it. I mean, what Nintendo are offering there, it's $3.99 for a month, right? $7.99 for 3 months, and I think it's fucking $29.99 or something like that for a full year. I'm not exactly sure about the prices, but it's something like that. What they say, you get 20 NES games, NES, Super Mario Bros. 3 and stuff like that, Double Dragon and other classic NES games. You get multiplayer and you get cloud storage, you know. But to me, that isn't worth it. I mean, no, it's just they're gonna have to give me a lot more than that. Like N64 games, Super Nintendo games, GameCube games, Resident Evil or something like that, you know. But the series is just starting, so I'm hoping Nintendo put more onto it, because with the I don't understand it. With the Wii, you had the Virtual Console, right? Now with that, you had Mega Drive games, Super Nintendo games, you had N64 games, you know. So like, even though the Wii was just for casuals, I mean, the Virtual Console had fucking retro gamers covered, and that was awesome. Plus, the Wii was backwards compatible with fucking GameCube games. Now, see, the Wii U, I had my Wii U for 9 months and nothing came out for it. So I fucking got rid of it. Now, my Wii, I still have it because, like I said, there are good games on it. Not that many, but there are good games on it. And look, I said, the Virtual Console and other games. So I held on to my Wii. Whereas most other people I know got rid of their Wii fucking years ago. I still have mine, and people don't understand why I keep it. But like I said, in my opinion, there's still some good games on the Wii, so that's why I keep it. Whereas the Wii U had fucking nothing on it. You know, nothing came out for it. And I was waiting patiently, and nothing came out. You know, and fuck it, so I got rid of it for free. I gave it to my friend for free. Then he gave it to his son for free, and then his son traded it in and got an Xbox 360. So the Wii U was just a fucking failure, and Nintendo have no one to blame but themselves for burning hardcore gamers, you know. Like, the Wii U couldn't even play DVDs. I mean, and the original Wii can't play DVDs. It's just lacking in basic fucking things. You couldn't even play music CDs on it. So there's very little you can do in comparison. Like with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, you can do all sorts of things. You can watch movies, you can listen to music, you can watch YouTube, you can do all sorts of things. But the Wii U, you're fucking lacking. Now the Switch is the same. There's not a lot of fucking features there. You know, there's no internet browser, there's no YouTube, there's no Netflix, there's no fucking nothing, you know. With this fucking Nintendo Switch online service, all they're getting is 20 fucking NES games that you can get anyway. You know what I mean? So all these games people have anyway. So what's the excitement? So look, I said it's just starting off the new the Switch online service. So I say Nintendo will add more to it, but it's gonna need more than this. You know what I mean? If all they're gonna do is keep giving us new NES games and that's it, then that's not enough. You know what I mean? Like, I doubt that they'll offer Sega Mega Drive games or Master System games or fucking like they did with the Wii or N64. Now they should. So I don't know. I'm just gonna pass on it, right? And like, we haven't used anyway. So that's the end of that. The Switch is in for me. My Nintendo Switch is in the same boat as my Wii U. I'm not fucking using it. I still use my Wii. You know what I mean? Not as much, but I still use it. The Switch, it's in the stock looking at me, gathering dust. Like. So anyway, sorry, on to these games now. PS3 games and Wii games. I'm gonna fucking give my opinion in these games. We Terminator Salvation. By Evolve Games. Now this game is fucking shy. Crap. I was excited because it was based on the Terminator Salvation movie. Crap. That's all I can say. Boring. You find the same Terminators over and over again. Spiders and wasps. It's just fucking boring. And the cutscenes are fucking terrible. It's just a terrible fucking game. I'm boring. It's the graphics aren't that stellar either. It's just a terrible game. I would paid full price for this because it was Terminator. I was so excited, you know. I should have learned. I should have fucking said to myself, "Don't get this." But I looked at the box art. Looks awesome, and it's sucking me in, you know. But it's boring. It's fucking crap. The AI is terrible. So I'd give Terminator Salvation a 1 out of 10. It's just a fucking terrible game, and I wouldn't recommend it. It's on the Xbox 360 as well. Skip it. Don't go near it. Right, on to the next game. Right? Assassin's Creed 2, right? By Ubisoft. Now, we got this game based on the hype. Right? This game is hyped as an awesome fucking game by Ubisoft. In the trailers, everyone was saying to me, John, if you have a PS3 or Xbox 360, get Assassin's Creed 2. So I bought into the hype, you know what I mean? Now, a lot of people love this fucking game, they think it's awesome, but I just found it fucking boring, you know? I mean, now, it's not terrible like Terminator Salvation, but it's just, for me, it's just a boring game. I just never got into it. I tried, you're hopping along fucking rooftops and stuff like that. Now, the graphics are fucking awesome and it runs very well. It doesn't have fucking AI problems or anything like Terminator Salvation does. But it's just, in my opinion, I just found it boring. I was forced myself to play the game, and I really don't want to play it again. It looks great, sounds great, but that's my opinion. A lot of people fucking seem to love this game, but I don't. I think it's just boring. For me, a game has to be fun. You know, and for me, this just isn't. I'm just bored playing it. I played it I played it like 3 fucking times, and I never played it again. You know what I mean? It's better than Terminator Salvation, but Assassin's Creed 2, would give it a fucking 4 out of 10. It's just boring for me, in my opinion. You know, we're onto a classic and one of my all-time favourites, Doom 3 BFG edition. Now this is fucking awesome. This is one of my favourite games on the PS3, and it's a 3D compatible game. But I don't have a 3D television. But you don't need to have a 3D television to enjoy this fucking game. It's awesome. It's simply fucking awesome. You get Doom 3, the BFG edition, and you have Doom and Doom 2, the original games. It's just fucking awesome. And this is the 20th anniversary edition. So, I mean, okay, I say most people probably have this But if you don't, it's still cheap now. If you think about getting a PlayStation 3, it's an awesome fucking game. And again, why can't Sony make the PS4 backwards compatible with PS3 games? We've got over 60 PS3 games. You know, like I said, I don't feel I shouldn't have to dig out my PS3 every time I want to use it. Like the Xbox One can do it with the Xbox 360 games, the Xbox One games. I don't know. Okay, people say to me that the architecture of the PS3 is just so totally different that won't be able to do it. But the PS4 is a more powerful system, so I don't understand it. I don't know. But Doom 3, the BFG edition, is a fucking awesome game, in my opinion, and we'll give it a 10 out of 10. Simple as that. Bethesda really fucking did a great job, you know. So yeah, in my opinion, if you think about getting a PlayStation 3, this game is fucking awesome. Doom 3, the BFG edition, awesome stuff. You know, want another game that I like, you know. Saints Row 2 with THQ and Volition. Now this is the contender, the competition to Grand Theft Auto 3 and that. It's a very good game. You're in the Saints. The Saints is the name of the gang that you're in, and you can customise your character any way you want, just like in Grand Theft Auto. It's a fun game and it's highly enjoyable. And Saints Row 2 is the best one in the series, in my opinion. It's a great game. You can go back and have fun with it today. It doesn't beat Grand Theft Auto though. It just doesn't. It tries its best, but it just doesn't. But it's still fucking awesome, and I'd highly recommend it. You can customise the cars and stuff like that. So it's an awesome game, in my opinion, and I'd give it a fucking 8 out of 10. Yeah, so like if you think about getting a PS3, would definitely get fucking Saints Row 2. I went to a game that I don't know. Or just Fear 2, the Project Origin. The first Fear game was fucking awesome. But this just wasn't as good, in my opinion. You know, I forget everything about it. I must have played it twice, and it's just fucking terrible, in my opinion. The first Fear was just way better, in my opinion. You know, but that's my opinion. It's just boring. I don't really. As far as myself to play it, and that shouldn't be the case. Made by Monolith and fucking WB Games. That's just my opinion. It's just boring like Assassin's Creed 2. So I'll give it a fucking 4 out of 10. The graphics and all are pretty good and stuff. It's a first person shooter, sort of survival horror sort of game. Kind of. But I'll give it a 4 out of 10 for you too. I wouldn't fucking get it, in my opinion. No. I went to a Wii game. Now this is one of the better games on the Wii. No More Heroes. It's a great game. It's very original. It kind of reminds me of Jet Set Radio and the Dreamcast. The same sort of shell shaded graphics. You play as that guy with the sunglasses. It's an awesome game, and it's one of the best games on the Wii. In my opinion. So if you have a Wii and you don't have this game, we'll say get it. It's fucking awesome. So for fucking No More Heroes, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's an awesome game, in my opinion. And you know, if the Wii had more games like this, it'd be awesome. So yeah, in my opinion. On to the next game, Killzone 2. Now, this is a PlayStation exclusive game. Me personally, I just find it boring. It's just it's too fucking serious, you know. But it has awesome graphics and runs very well. I just found it boring. That's just my opinion. You know, a lot of people seem to love this game, but I don't. I just think it's boring. Even the online is not that great. The multiplayer. And this has a 32-player multiplayer, which is pretty cool. But it's just not as good as fucking Call of Duty or Battlefield. That's just my opinion. So, fucking Killzone 2, it's the single player campaign just didn't interest me. I thought it was boring, it was too fucking serious. That's just my opinion. So I'll give it a 5 out of 10. It's still a fucking okay game. But I wouldn't recommend it. That's just my opinion. Now, onto a game that I do like. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Vegas 2. And it comes to this little metal tin case, which is awesome. This is an awesome multiplayer game. Now, this is one of Ubisoft's better franchises, in my opinion, and it's awesome. It's more about tactics and working together as a team. So the Call of Duty fucking tactics won't really work in this one, So it's awesome in my opinion, and yeah, I'd totally recommend it. I think this is we have more fun playing this than Assassin's Creed. In my opinion. So yeah, I'll give it a fucking 8 out of 10. This is one of fucking Ubisoft's better games. They put a lot of fucking effort into it. You know what I mean? In my opinion. I want to a classic. The Grand Theft Auto 4. Fucking awesome. Brilliant. That's all there is to say. Get it, enjoy it, play it. You play as fucking Nico Bellic there, and you're just going around fucking being a fucking bad fucking person. You know what I mean? Awesome. Brilliant. The music, the radio stations, the cutscenes, everything. It's just a masterpiece. Just blow Saints Row right out of the water. It's just as simple as that. Get it. Enjoy it. Play it. On to the next one. Star Wars The Force Unleashed. Made by LucasArts. Now, in my opinion, this game is just boring. I just couldn't get into it. I love Star Wars, but this game, I just thought it was boring. So I haven't played that much of it to be honest with you. But it's just not that great. A sequel came out, The Force Unleashed 2, but I never bothered getting it because I didn't like this one that much. That's just my opinion. Just boring. Looks great, graphics are great, and the force powers and all are fucking great, but it's just boring. So I'll give it a fucking 5 out of 10. It's just boring, in my opinion. Look at a lot of fucking games. The Need for Speed Pro Street by EA. Now this is one of the better Need for Speed games, in my opinion. It's better than the shit Need for Speed that came out a while ago, Payback or something like that. Or, it's just great, in my opinion. It's one of the better EA games out there. It doesn't have any bullshit attached to it. There's no fucking cars or shit locked away behind fucking things or anything like that. So, yeah, I mean, EA weren't complete bastards with this game. Runs well, the cars are pretty cool. So yeah, like a Need for Speed Pro Street is one of the best Need for Speed games out there, in my opinion. And if you're thinking about getting a PS3, yeah, get this game. Wait, 2 more and then I'll call it a day with this video. Infamous 3 Special Edition. This again, it's set up like a fucking comic book, the way it plays out, like, But again, I just found it boring. Characters, everything. People think I'm a madman, You find this game boring, John? Yeah, I do. I just don't like the characters. I don't like the situations of the story. I just don't like it. But it has great graphics. It plays very well. It's better than fucking Assassin's Creed, in my opinion. But it's still boring, Mainly, it's just a better kind of shit. I know that's just my opinion. People don't understand why I don't like this game that much. I was just suckered in from the hype again. Everyone else was talking about it and get it. So I said, really get it. I got it, I played it, I was just bored with it. It's better than Assassin's Creed and stuff. So, 5 out of 10 again. For me, a game has to be fun. I want to fucking play it. I just don't want to play this. That's just my opinion. Last game for now, and then I'll call it a day. Far Cry Vengeance on the Wii. This is shite. This is Ubisoft, right? when it comes to Far Cry games, this is probably the worst one out of the bunch on the Wii. The controls is the main issue with the fucking Wii remote. Trying to get him to point his gun at a target and kill it is a fucking nightmare. And then fucking opening doors, it's like he's got a fucked up wrist or something. He can't turn the fucking knob and shit. But the character you play, his dialogue is so fucking silly, like, you know. Too macho, you know what I mean? Like, he flirts with this girl at the bar at the start of the game. It's fucking ridiculous, like, you know. But it's just a terrible fucking game. I don't know if this came out on the Xbox or PlayStation. I think it's just a fucking Nintendo exclusive. But terrible fucking game, you know. And Vengeance, like, is a terrible fucking name. You know? It's just terrible, terrible. This is the worst Far Cry game Ubisoft made, and that's why we didn't see any more on the Wii U or the Switch. You know what I mean? Because they know it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth putting the time to develop it because it didn't sell that well, I don't think. So, terrible, terrible game, in my opinion. We'll give it a fucking 2 out of 10. You know? So, that's it for now. Like, I've got a shitload more games, and we'll get to them at a later stage. But that's that part. I hope you enjoyed it, and what's your opinions? You know, what games do you like and don't like? What games do you have? You know, do you agree? Do you disagree? You know, but like I said, I don't like Infamous. I don't like Assassin's Creed. I just don't like them. For me, a game has to be fun. And then game, for me, these are just my opinions. People have called me a fucking madman. Most of them games are fucking classics, but to me they're not. You know what I mean? So that's it, like, you know. That's the end of this part. Thanks for watching if you're watching. And I'll talk to you all later. So, thanks very much and bye-bye. We'll make another video later on. Look, I've got shit tons of games. So, I'll get to it some other stage. So, that's this second part of my PS3 and Wii games, you know. So, thanks for watching and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you.